Hello everyone, welcome back to another Clash of Clans Town Hall 3 versus Goblin maps. Today we're going to be working on the next two bases, Cannonball Run and 2 Smoking Barrels. We're going to be getting 3 stars on both of them. So, jumping right in here, no time to dilly-dally, we're going to be taking a look at Cannonball Run. So in this base we have 3 level 1 cannons with places to place on the inside of the base and on the outside of the walls. So for this one, we are going to be attacking from the outside first with our archers, and then we're going to place some barbarians to clean up on for the Goblin Town Hall afterwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 barbarians and then 5 archers, or slightly more, on the outside of each of these cannons, and that's going to get us enough damage to take out each one of the cannons without any worries, and to save enough of our archers to take out the rest of the buildings. Then we are going to go and place our barbarians in here just to trigger some bombs, so that when the rest of our troops come in, none of them will die to bombs. Or at least that's the general idea. So here we go now, taking out the Goblin Town Hall, and just like that, it's a very simple 3-star. So for these first couple bases here, the plan is just to attack them with the army that I've got. Doesn't need to be too strategic, as the base's defenses are fairly weak, and as a Town Hall 3 with decent troops at level 2 barbarians, level 2 archers, I know they're so good. It's not too big of a deal when it comes to attacking these bases. Later on, we're going to need much more strategic army comps in order to strategically take out different buildings and be able to actually get the 3-star on some of the later Goblin maps. But right now, we haven't even touched our clan castle troops, and we don't even use half of our army if we were trying to be as stingy as possible. So there's no real worries when it comes to attacking these Goblin bases. So I'm just going to retrain a bunch of barbarians and archers, because that will allow me to basically continue to attack these bases without having to wait as long. I recommend that you do bring a bit of a mix at these early stages, just so you don't have to worry about planning them too much, and that you know you're going to get the 3-star on the first try. As we get later on, I will explain more strategic army comps that matter more, and that will in turn help you get the 3-star a little bit easier. So the next base we're jumping into is called 2 Smoking Barrels. This base has 1 level 1 cannon on the back side, and I believe a level 4 cannon on the front side. So the plan for this base is going to be using our barbarians primarily, because they can directly access the cannons. And if you didn't know, the barbarians actually have significantly more health than the archers, and their damage per second is slightly higher. The archers do attack slightly faster, so if you do need that last second attack, the archer is the way to go. But if you can access things with a barbarian, it is more efficient, which actually comes into play on later levels as we start dealing with mortars, and the archers will get one shot where the barbarians don't. So the back cannon, pretty standard, just 5 barbarians. I'm going to place 6, and that's going to take it out really easy. The front cannon here, we're going to place 5 barbarians and 3 archers. The archers are going to sit at back, and just in case there's a bomb here. So we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm waiting specifically for this cannon to get distracted for a second, so that we can also get the jump on it and not lose too many troops. While the cannons are at level 1, they take like 9 shots in order to take out a barbarian. But as soon as the cannons start ramping up, it's like that one, level 4, only took 2 or 3 shots, and then it was basically getting a single excuse me, it was getting a barbarian every single time. So as we finish up the base here, we are just going to let their archers and barbarians finish it off. As you saw, they were running in there, and they got completely destroyed by those bombs. So I'm glad there wasn't a third, or else we would have lost basically half of our attacking force, which would have been terrible for us. And that's not a good advantage. So that's also something to be very careful of. These troops are definitely not strong compared to later in the game, and therefore all the bombs on the levels are very detrimental to our army, especially since we can't heal them up with a spell or anything. That's all for this video, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in on these strategies on how to beat these bases. I hope that they were able to help you beat the next base in your Goblin map and continue your push for the most Goblin map stars. In the next episode, we will be taking on the next 2 maps, which, if you don't know, are Gold Rush and Mega Nut Line. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to 3-star those, and if you're excited to see how far we can go, I will tell you we'll be able to 3-star quite a ways down the line. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to know how to do it. That's all. Keep clashing.